Day trading disclaimer. Content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Trading involves substantial risk. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Viewers are responsible for their own trading decisions. No guarantees of success or profitability. Okay, here we are, y'all. Good morning, good trading day. This is looking funky up here. Rounded top, consolidation, sell-offs, ranging, trading near yesterday's high, 26,000. We got a bit of a doji on the 4, a little bit of a demand on the 1 hour, and we got a range on the 5 trading at, looks like equilibrium, within a range between 25,940 and 2640. Trading around 26, looks like there could be some sort of build to the up or downside. It's been pushing the last 2 days during NY session, so we're getting nice moves to the upside in the morning and throughout the day. Only a couple sell-offs a day. Let's see here, like 600 point moves for, I can't do math right now, 7 to 26. 300 point move, another 400 point move on Monday. Tuesday, 300 point move. And are we looking to break all-time highs? Since last November, we're trading around all-time highs. It's very surprising. I don't think during wartime still that we be getting a nice looking rally like this. Looks like it slipped below to 25,934. A little bit of a push, but held that low. Another push below, holding this 26,000 level. So let's get ready for up and down price targets. Either we're going to 25.9 or 26.1. First initial. So 26.1. 25.9. Break below 25,980. Let's find its levels here. Could be higher lows, but it could extend all the way down to 25,935 or 2640. So there could be sellers around 2640. $25,935. Cannot answer the door right now. It's my pupper loper. So we're getting a nice push to the upside, 26,000, maybe a break at 26. Maybe a demand for the day. We'll follow the trend of the last 2 days until Friday potentially. I think that rally and holds. These 4-hour FEGs are looking substantial. I'm looking for some sort of crash or retracement or bearish overall until the end of the war. We got a nice retracement with those ceasefires, and I haven't been keeping up with that. I should probably see. Ceasefire. Okay, what do we want to know before we start trading? Anything that can affect, is it affect or effect? That can affect MNQ trading this morning open. You could ask freaking AI any question and it gives you data so fast. It's like, this is cheating. So we got the Empire State Manufacturing Index, whatever that means. Manufacturing. We got the Fed speeches. Housing Market Index. Earnings influence from JP Morgan and Bank of America this morning. Today. ASML Holdings, semiconductor equipment giant, posted strong quarterly earnings. Okay, so Nasdaq bullish this morning. Extended partnership with Meta Platforms. That's pretty cool. Custom AI chips. Meta's growing. I heard that they're good with advertising. They have Threads too. The Threads app. Instagram, Facebook. But they're just pretty cool with the way that they're doing advertising nowadays is pretty cool. If you don't mind them spying on everything you do and what you're into. Sometimes they, at least for shopping, it's pretty cool for shopping. Geopolitical and market sentiment. Iran-U.S. relations. Futures have held steady as markets react to hopes of resuming peace talks to end the conflict in Iran. Oil prices fluctuated below 100. Potential supply shortages against ceasefire optimism. What would that do to price? Supply shortages. Nobody's selling right now. Does that mean slippage? Does that mean tight range? Whoever's selling is going to sell whatever they're willing to sell at. Just looking to hold until wait and see. Tax day, April 15th. Season liquidity shifts associated with U.S. tax deadline may play a minor role in overall volume. Volume might be light today. People paying their taxes. Or we're getting money back. So we got 10 minutes to open. What do we want to remind ourselves here before we start taking trades? We got a rounded top here on the 1 hour. Looks rounded. Looks extended. Isn't consolidating cleanly overnight. A bit slippage to 26,940. Breaking above 26,000. Around the top, potential bear sell-off, a retracement, or a break of all-time highs. I gotta remind myself to look and see if there is a sell-off on the hourly candles. If we get a green hourly, then we are safe for the time being. Usually the first green after a red on the hourly is a break of, as long as we see a break of that open, then we get a potential rally today. We'll see. But we're going for scalps and we're taking profit 10 points. I know I keep meaning to take profit. I'm breaking even a lot and I'm looking to just trade one contract today. See if I could flip that and see how much I can make. Just collect some data on one contract. So my goal is to simulate growing $100 to $1,000. If I could do that, get some good momentum, maybe from 500, just a good starting capital where I can lose enough buffer to lose initially, but can get over it, can profit and take good trades, just get the initial jitters out the way and only take good trades. Okay, so I want to pay attention to these sell-offs and maybe only be a part of longs if we get a nice rally. I think that will show some good optimism, a good resilient market. Maybe not so focused on the war, but focused on what it's affecting this indices, what's affecting the NQ. Looks like everybody's flat on futures. On NASDAQ. Or long. But everybody's flat on MNQ. We got the scalpers on MNQ for sure. A lot of people learning stuff. We got 1%, but we got 48% more shorting on the S&P. So is that a leading indicator? Okay, 6 more minutes till open. Anything else with that I need to remember? So am I bullish or bearish? We'll have to see. Crucial level around 26. Expecting some sell-offs. But I'm going to trust the bullish move because yesterday, the way that happened, but they could be potentially selling at these highs. So I got to be taking profit quickly. So I'm going to see if I could scalp $25 trades. If I could see 20, I'm scalping 25. I'm getting in on pullbacks, support these upward moves on this rally. We're getting a nice break above 26.15. Shows a nice demand up here. Slippage to the upside maybe. No orders. Oh, it looks like there's an increase in orders on this upside. So they would be, where are we getting that? They're buying, pushing to the upside. Someone's not here presently. Whoever was in here potentially taking profit. 26.20. So there was a break, another potential sell-off around a supply around 26.40. We want to see a reaction around this level. See if we get a break above and remain bullish for this rally, for this war rally. Since Sunday, the 12th. Otherwise, this would be a really good trading week if people caught on to we're long. An excellent trading week. It's a 1,000-point move. Okay, 3 minutes till open. Getting a consolidation up here. A hold to the downside. It's like push up. It's a bit chilly. Chilly. Nice break to the upside. This 5 is closing strong. And he's going strong. If I could find people to trade with, somebody click on my stream. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. We learning. Let's learn together. Let's get this right. Make this money. Be some pro traders. Whoever does MNQ, NQ, NASDAQ, S&P, the indices, whoever does that, I want to know what you know. Like, what is your approach? What is the strategic approach to making money in the markets from beginning to end? I gotta know. What's your risk looking like? Are you scalping? Are you swing trader? You have the patience to hold these lows? Are you a trend follower? Do you like range bound markets? How does your trade setup look like? What does your setup look like? What are you looking for to trade before? What are you looking for on the charts before you place a trade? Does it have to be trending? Are you picky with your instruments? Any of these, if you have the answers to these questions, maybe comment, let me know if you see my trading to be good, decent. I think, I've been trading for a couple years and just started to get my strategy together, I'd say some months. We're getting a push back down, correction of this upwards move, selling, stepping in. We got 6:30 open, that's why we're rambling. Focused, ready, focused. We're getting a sell off break. FEG, there's a VWAP here at 26,000. That's very accurate VWAP. Consolidating overnight, bit of a hold here. Accumulation of long or shorts who are sellers selling to. Are we going to get a move to the upside or downside? See a bounce off of 40. Demand might be stepping in here. Kind of want to get in a trade. Looks nice. Decent 10-point candle. Another push to the upside. Waiting for a good entry around 20. Or if this doesn't just go market and people just start pushing.
Order filled.
We got this stop loss covered. We'll see if we still get momentum to the upside. Selling doesn't step in too harsh here. Nice move to the downside. Maybe we get a hold at 10. Or this gets a long sweep. It looks like it's going to be a long sweep, so my stop's going to get hit. Look for a better entry to the upside. Getting a bit of a hold on this. Got a doji, but
Stop filled.
okay. Maybe we find a better entry down here around VWAP, break a VWAP. I'm only doing one contract now. Not a good entry.
Order filled.
Be a professional scalper one day. Today junior. Nice move to the upside. Didn't quite get an outside on that retracement. This could close above. Getting a push above. Be lots of fluctuation. Doesn't look like it can maybe hold for a breakout and add at this level, 26,000. This does come back, maybe take profit.
Order filled.
I'm scalping this morning. Let's catch up. Let's do well. That's 20 off the table. It's another push to the upside. Should have held that. I'm stupid. We'll learn. Maybe short this high. Are we in the tight range this morning? 25-point range. A bit of downwards pressure here. We're looking for a break at 26.40 actually on a 5-minute. That's a gnarly wick down there. A nice push to the upside. Potentially holding at this level.
Order filled.
We get a bearish move accumulation for break of recent highs. And this is our move to the upside. If selling doesn't step in, there's a supply at 40, a little bit 30. Looks like we got some nice support to the upside. Could be a support at 25. May move my stop a little bit, trail, add. I'm thinking about adding. See what I could do with one con on MNQ. See if I could be profitable for the week. Not overextending my risk. Simulating a small account. Taking reasonable trades. Playing the breakout. Bit of a hold here. Not too much downwards pressure. Looks like demand is keeping up with selling. We're seeing a break above recent highs. Not quite a break of 40. This could be trading up here for too long. Seeing a break below. Think about exiting. Move my stop. We're getting a break back to the bottom of this. Bounce off of this FEG. Maybe buy one and sell and break even. Not enough hold there. Finding a low. Selling is getting a little bit carried away. Should I move this back to VWAP? Or should I respect my stop? I think they're building at 26,000. Nice push up off of 2610. Potentially closing this before I lose some more, or hold 2620, maybe exit. Nice push up past 20. Do I exit here? We're getting a nice demand at this level. Protecting 20. Maybe first initial liquidity, first 15 liquidity, and why we're getting a push back above this retracement on the 5. We got green here on the 1 hour, so we are having more demand than a sell. So I'm looking up target a break of 40. We got a horrible entry here at these highs. Some more selling pressure. I'm gonna find a good groove. Selling pressure hold, but then I gotta be better at taking trades instead of trying this breakout. Breakout failed. Within a range of an accumulation, but I'm not too sure if it's going to be shorts. It's around the top. We are seeing, this sell-off early and potential sell-off early on the 5-minute. But we did get a nice move on the hour for at least the last 30 minutes. Got this move pre-market open, and now we're trading about 35-40 points to the upside. We saw a Nice green candle. Trading around VWAP. There is, it looks like an accumulation now. So stop is holding, respecting this 10. See if we don't get a decisive move one way or the other. If we could be bullish for the last 3 days, we could be bullish for another day. Let's get some support for this rally, breaking this 40, targeting 26.1 potentially. Am I scalping this on the way up, or am I holding? We got our move though. It's gonna be selling here at 45. See a break of 50. What is this move gonna look like? We got some selling already. This next poke back up, I'm selling. That's probably where you hold. This is an accumulation and you reassess risk. Maybe even trail in a profit. So we got a break even trade that's still a bit close. My liking. I think we're still part of this steady grind to the upside and potentially just scalp this higher range. Once we get this break, that's a nice push to the upside. Ready to take profit now.
Order filled.
Find a better entry. Maybe support this move.
Order filled.
Can't believe I'm buying highs on a bullish move. That's how you get a demand to the upside. Support this 40. This is a nice move to the upside yesterday. I felt a bit of FOMO and beat myself up for the bull moves that we were getting. As long as the hour is up, there's more buying and selling. It's just got to be worried about where I place my stop. So I think we got direction to the upside. Price discovery to the upside until we get to all-time highs. I don't know if anybody's going to want to short at particular areas, but they are going to be selling these quick scalps to the upside, maybe 10 to 20 points off of 50. Target 70 next. Set realistic target goals. That's my limit order. So we're kind of at a 1-to-1. Sell off a little bit. Held here, but we got a wick below 26.40. We got a slight sell off. We get a brief hold here. Looks like this is gonna. We got an exchange going on, but we got
Stop filled
here. 5 looks like a retracement. Yeah, there's a limited time to take your scalps. See if this move was 25 to 50. It's about a 25-point move. Looks like this is at low. We gotta hold. We gotta support at 40.
Order submitted.
Potentially.
Order canceled.
Want to see another hold here. Seeing a little break above support at 40, or is it a resistance and this is a fake out? We got our sell off of this move. Broke to 30. Could be a good entry here. Bigger red here. This is retracing that FEG, so it could potentially be a hold at 30. This is where I enter. I want to go against the open trend, but finding another low would be around 20, 50, around 15. So completely retrace that 5-minute push to the upside. Looks like a fake out. Looks like we can also go short. Everybody's short right now. So do we have sellers here? Briefly. Looks like there could be more of an exchange and there's going to be more of a demand to the upside.
Order filled.
It's a relief candle. We got enough buffer to hold here. Potentially add if this, we get another green candle. But we don't just sell off, huh? Making quick decisions, but I should be thoroughly planning my next trade if I'm bullish, and then this is gonna hit my stop. Unless we get a hold off of 10.
Stop filled.
Thank goodness for stops, because that would have been an extra 10 points. We found a low. Looks like we get retracement, market orders, short squeeze, entry around 20 to the downside. It's completely retraced that. We got a new 5. That's a gnarly 5. That's a big sell off, but on the hour you can't tell. They're keeping this above 40. Not sure where to go from here. Looks like demand picked up. We get 3 white soldiers. No, we got bearish sell off, hold, and accumulation to the downside. See how far this can go. Bounce off of 20. Or is this a 50 retracement? You get a short squeeze here. We got defensive shorters. Accumulation. Looks like it, what's that word? Catapult, capitulated. This could be more than a retracement. Let's stop selling down here. No reason to short this level. I think shorts got it overtaken with that short squeeze, uncertainty, demand. Demand at 26, push back up. Seeing a nice move back to
Order submitted.
Getting ready to take profit.
Order canceled.
Want to see a hold here. Nice impulsive move for an accumulation, and a second move equal to like 15 points, taking profit around 50 if that's possible. Inducement of longs. Looking out for sell off, getting ready to take profit. Nice upwards movement. Break of 40. Nice candle. Getting ready to take profit.
Order filled.
Took profit. Maybe bounce off of 40. Should have waited. I'm down. Gotta be more patient. Yeah, because this morning is, you gotta wait for a decisive. Maybe after 15. After that, it's just trading sideways. We gotta break below. This first 15 is just all liquidity. Whether they get their fill of orders or not, it's just too much retail trying to and selling these highs or lows. We're seeing a break above though, so we could get a nice hold on the Shelly or a reversal off of this 50 level. You get a nice hold, still bullish. Still kind of early though. Could be a part of liquidity between 40 and it's 26, 40, 50. Looking for a decisive move one way or the other. If we get a break of 60, I saw a bounce off of 50, a sell off. A demand needs to continue here. I think an accumulation or a distribution of orders would make the chart look a little different. Maybe more a tighter range potentially. And I don't know if they'd want to, if the operators would be placing orders here. Looks like a steady amount of orders just the entire time. We get an inducement of longs here potentially. You seeing a break above?
Order filled.
Need a nice push here. Hold around 40. No, for bearish, or we can continue, or they're taking profit and get ready to take profit.
Order filled.
Nice trade. One con. Let's pace ourselves. 650, 20 minutes. There was a hold and a push off of 30. Maybe a sell-off and accumulation of 40. Good entry at 30. Or we get a push above for the inducement of longs. Bounce off of 40. Looking for orders between 40 and 50. Selling up here. Who knows? Price stays around 50. Accumulation to the upside. Waiting for better entry. Looking for to support this bullish move.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Not quite close here, but it's holding. We're getting a push. It's a lighter sell-off on that move. Selling to the, looks like longs to get a break here. Slight uptrend. Last 15. We got a break below. This is resetting somehow.
Stop filled.
Nasty candle, 652 candle. What is that? Better entry.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Not really on tilt, but we did get a retracement of this candle from the FEG. Tap that FEG. More of a demand here. Just a nasty sell-off. I'm gonna adjust my stop to this low. I don't get any more. Getting ready to take profit at these highs.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're down 99.50. Don't want to go through the trades yet. Want to stay focused here. Do we get a break above? We're gonna do a break and retest. Wait for a retest. After our first initial break, take profit, retrace, support, a new higher low. Saw a break above, nice candle. Selling on the way up. That's a nice candle. And we get a retest to 50. We get just a break, slippage, nobody in there.
Order filled.
We get a nice support off of 50. Or 40. Bigger retracement of this candle. More likely that there's support for longs. Last 15. Worry of a sell-off that could spike us out. Long squeeze, accumulation. Could there be short squeeze at this high? People taking profit, taking too much off the table. I'm getting sweat. Keep getting sweat. But we are in an uptrend. Taking profit as soon as I see profit potential. Got a hold, stop selling around 42 or 3. Got a nice hold here. Let's keep this up. Hold around 50. Accumulation of something around here. So pick up. Downside capitulated and move to the upside. Higher volume to this upwards move. Lighter volume to the downside. Volume picking up to the upside. Just saw that. We got bullish sentiment. Accumulation around 45 and 50. Potential target is 70. On this next move, sell the highs, rebalance. Defensive off of 50 though. A little bit better every day with my understanding what the market is doing and how to effectively trade what I'm seeing. Whether I get in the trade or not, I can't. A lot of people talk about over trading, like don't over trade. But then there's professional scalpers out there. I want to see what their trading looks like. If they're over trading or are they reading the markets similar to this? Seeing a range occur and then playing the range, or seeing a breakout and playing a retest, or seeing a break above, getting ready to take profit. Slippage to the upside. Let's hope this doesn't close us out too soon. People take profit at this level.
Order filled.
Me too. Slow grind in a profit if I didn't take so many losses. That's going to be a problem. Taking higher probability trades, being more selective with my trading. I see a move potentially happening. Does it happen? Sometimes no. If I zoom out, this has been ranging. to the upside. Could have took advantage from here to here, here to there. But I'm like breaking this up in a scalp profits. More intraday instead of scalping. More just what is the trade presenting and profit targets. So I should be able to hold for scalps, and even intraday trades should be flexible to scalp. If you see the scalp, if you see the intraday trades, you gotta see how these trades play out, and you can't really know how far something can go. On the 15, on the 5, we getting a nice push to the upside. Looks like this after this post 645, we just gotta push to the upside, and there's like no resistance.
Order filled.
So bought this high for a break. Supporting this move to like 80, 90, 100. So break to 75. How to gauge how long the whole bullish moves for. I start selling into weakness, but these candles go too fast. So it could be weakness, and then it closes. We're gonna hold a 64 potentially. I don't know if they're inducing shorts at this point. It looks like we're bullish and want to go against the trend. So I'll break above an accumulation. Slippage to the upside, getting ready to take profit. Or do I hold here? Looks like this one. Second move to the upside. I'm going to take profit at 80. See if I could just set my profit targets. Reduce risk. We got a 1-to-1, 1-to-2. If it breaks that recent high, we get a crazy candle to the downside, relief of this grind. Not quite shorting, potentially short squeeze, potentially shorting. Just leaning into a reversion to 40.
Stop filled.
It's going to be slid to 40 or lower. Unless demand is bigger than trading for 30 minutes, 7 o'clock, volume candles. What is 7 o'clock? I think it's just a sell-off and they're out around 7. It looks like they're out.
Order filled.
Get this upwards move again. I think if you're bullish, you can extend your stop a little bit more to not get stopped if you're bullish, but still maybe a deeper invalidation, a defensive level like 40. Maybe we could have kept it at this 40, a little wiggle room. 40 and 70, maybe 25 points. Seeing profit, move to the upside. I want to see you break at 80, a nice push. Taking profit. Seeing a break above 80. I want to take profit now. Usually when I should. Scalping is interesting. Sometimes
Order filled.
Move. And then we get the pullback. Selling at this level. A significant move, so you gotta gauge when selling is done. Demand steps back in and then you buy. Order
filled.
You got a break and then a close early. Oh, we got to push down. Inducement of longs. Support this bigger move to the upside. More selling going down. Saw a break above. We want to pay higher and higher here. See a break above. Take profit.
Order filled.
Look for a better entry around 70. See if we can be profitable today. Down 64.50 minus commissions and all that will be down 89.98. Seen a break above, missed that last candle. Retracement, gonna buy this.
Order filled.
Can adjust this stop closer. Is that my invalidation or is this my invalidation? For a reversal or just a natural pullback? You don't even have pullbacks, maybe just towards the bottom, just beyond this FEG. This problem with buying highs is slight reliefs, retracements, and then it hitting your stop if it's too close. So I have a stop that's at when you're in a bull trend, risking reversals or wicky candles or gnarly candles. I can stop you out. Then when we do get retracements that are substantial and supported shorts, so I think my invalidation would be just beyond this 50 level, but then I'd be risking like 60, 80 to 100, and I would be holding a lot longer instead of scalping. S&P is 40% more shorts at these highs. You expect some sort of crash or something? I'm not sure. Seeing a break above. Nice candle. Inducement of longs. Easing up on selling. Looks like we're gonna get a hit here.
Stop filled.
So I gotta set my stop a lot further or risk reversal.
Order submitted.
Tilt press to a reversal, but it's just because I suck all the ass in the world right now.
Order filled.
Just kidding. I don't. This is an appropriate stop here. I've been going with demand for some reason. I'm going against the trend right now. Got knocked out. Let's just exit and reverse potentially at this low. We gotta hold doji and we gotta move, retrace that FEG. And we gotta break highs here.
Order filled.
Going with the flow. Thank God for demo. For them O's. For them zeros. Thank goodness gracious. So we are. You can't really go with the flow. When I found the trades that I find are like here, when you get like a range that established, then you get a target of recent highs. So maybe you want to wait until this liquidity stops, you find where they protected, so you get double bottoms, and then you enter in off of an impulsive candle near that double bottom, being on the right side of that trade, targeting this high. Let's see, because then it retraced back 50, was looking to break accumulation. We get a break of that, retest here another retest, and a potential accumulation to the upside. So I should have marked this level, this 57 level, this new, where my stop is. And then we target this high. And that's how you scalp that move, potentially. We got a negative RR here. Maybe just beyond this new support. Since I am bullish for the day, for the morning. If we break that, then we got a slip in demand here. Just beyond this VWAP.
Stop filled.
I'm taking profit and I'm making money. I'm taking profit and I'm making money. My stops are appropriate. I am experienced. I am one of the best scalpers in the world. I read the markets efficiently, effectively. I'm a millionaire day trader. Ooh, let's go. That's why you never give up. We gotta tap this 26, 50, 50. Let's take a breather. Take a breather, y'all. Anybody here? Anybody watching this madness? This is a nice break and then retest and then push back up to the upside.
Order filled.
Demand is here. That's a nice double bottom too. Got a double bottom. We got a break of highs. That's what you wait for. You wait for a range to be established. So you got 3 points of interest, and your 4th point is your target. So let's hope I remember that. So we got 3 points of interest here, and your 4th is your target. But since we're bullish, maybe you could extend that target and wait for a reaction around this high, whether you take profit or not. And if it doesn't work, then we got a bigger seller stepping in, or more of a consolidation, or downwards pressure, or we got the highs. But it looks bullish, so market sentiment, the operator probably see a green light to 100 here for next 30-point push. An accumulation. Saw this impulsive move. Late adders here. More of an accumulation around 70. See if I got my thesis right. Potential triple bottom at 60 in support. Here to break the support. We got demand stepping in at 60. Potentially add here.
Order submitted.
This is, I don't know.
Order canceled.
Getting ready to, looking at these candles, whether I should take profit or not. We're getting some strength to the upside. Potential quick scalp there. More selling, more accumulation potentially. More selling at these highs. There's a supply at 80. We got a demand at 70 with a hold and a break of that hold. We got a good reason to hold past this 85 target. We got a round number at 26,100. Can adjust this just beyond support. Hopefully we get an impulsive candle to the upside so we can start trailing. Looks like we might be in a range. Hold around 70 and 80. Don't get too many gnarly candles to the downside. Volatile markets, there's lots of selling. Demand picks up more. We did get a push to the upside, not quite selling. Just the intraday sellings of scalpers and people taking profit, and there is still a demand as you can see though. So you got a support around 55 where my stop is. We're gonna push above this last open candle past 75. We getting a nice push here to the upside. Gonna be potential for selling around 785. Taking profit 85. Want to see how this behaves around 85. Break to 83. Slip to 77. Accumulation around 80. Slippage to the upside, long inducing demands here. Taking profit, break of these 85 highs. Thinking of holding because it's a double bottom. Push to the upside, a little more profit target taking to the upside, too close to 26.1. For the next reaction, you just take profit now, huh?
Order filled.
It's gonna hit 26.1 though. And this next leg slips to 26.1. We got 26.9 taking profit. So we're gonna get a reaction around 26.1. Potential sell off. So it created this high from this target. Created a break. This one created a break. Target created a break. So where is this sell off going to continue to, or we just this was where you want to get in here for a break at 26.84. Maybe we got a break of this 85 level. So you knew it was gonna hit 26.1. We're getting a sell off at 26.1. You want to fade this to a reversion. This taps back down to 60, 80. We're bullish, so maybe around 80. Get a retest of this area, or we get new highs here, and we just get slight sell-offs. We're not really selling going on. There is selling going on, but there's also higher demand here.
Order filled.
Go with the flow to the upside. Once we see a break 100, it's going to be an accumulation here or a sell-off. See why anybody would be going short here besides the S&P. 16% long for NASDAQ. Essentially targeting 150 now. Bye. 150 next target. We get slips and sells here. How far can this go? I'm gonna adjust my sells to here. $26,143. Taking profit. It's Cooper Trace. So it is a bit dangerous buying highs because you never know when they can take profit, especially around 26,100 level where they show that they would in exchange. Short squeeze, long squeeze, whatever it is going to be a support somewhere. You get a bullish move where they start feeling safe to support. Supporting 90. This newer range here after we got a push. So we should probably be out of this trade right now. So I'm going to close. So I break even. If it does break even, it's going to find a new low. And off of that, we're going to get a new target to the upside. Needs to be a double bottom though. Create a new bottom and a push. How does that go? That's a triple bottom there. I think it's going to be supported 2660. If we get a nice trending day, we got to support off of this 90 level. This new support around 85. Well, if they're just taking profit at this level, they're accumulating for more longs and shorts. This might ride out to the downside a little bit. I gotta know when to get out and not take a trade.
Stop filled.
But I'm demoing. I'd think about it if I had some cash. So we're gonna break to the downside, retracement, relief of this push. Up 0.31% for the day. Down 174 for the day. And I do have to be way more selective on these trades. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I really need to think through this strategy. Just not give up. I know that because people are successful at day trading. I don't know what they do, but don't have a mentor. I don't got the cash to do that. I saw YouTube University and everything free except for books maybe, because I could reread them. I like Words of Wisdom. He has all those different successful traders on that show. Titans of Tomorrow, great at asking questions and like what the viewer would ask. But their experience is just, they got like 5 years, they got 10 years, they got less than 2. So be expecting some sort of success at this point would be kind of crazy, but I believe in myself, so that's why a little bit frustrating, just because I'm not being profitable, even demoing at this point. But I'm reading the markets and I'm calling these moves. It's just I'm wrong a lot of the times. That's just strange, which is normal. But we got this upwards trend. I'm just wrong in my stop placement. But I like the double bottoms targeting recent highs. That's one. That's my A+ setup in a bull market. Support, selling and resistance. It's just in a bull market, where do you find support and resistance at? And it's just a bull market. Usually there's sell-offs that happen, so you got to be aware of sell-offs. On the 5, you should have just bought off at 90 and sold at 100. That's 26 to 26.1. That would have been a 100-point move. Potentially added around 50 in a bullish day. We took profit heavy around 50. Retraced it. Got another demand around 90, 100. Retraced and pushed up to 70. We're taking profit quickly, and then another push, and take a profit quickly, and another push up to 100. So what do we do at this level? Are we buying the highs? Is this a price discovery to the upside? I don't know. It's just a demand until selling steps in. Selling stepped in around 100. Push, retrace back to 70. We get another push back above. So we got like a level of 70, which became a support level. If this retraces back down to 70, then there's a FEG around 80, so it could be off of this 80 level. If this does retrace a little bit, I got demand at 80 or 90, 70, 80, or 90. But we did get a break of 100, so this could be accumulating for a move above 100. We just got a break of that 120. Demand stepped in really heavy here. Selling. Feeling a little bit of FOMO. So I should be taking 1 or 2 trades, maybe a break and retest, or range buying a support in a bullish market, and vice versa. Double top, break and retest to the downside. Either way, we get a nice push to the upside here. Feeling FOMO. I think I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm back. So we got direction right. Majority of the day, it's just my stop placement on sell-offs was a bit scalpy, and gotta find better support areas to enter in on where I don't get stopped out. So I gotta be patient on these pullbacks. Don't want to enter too soon. Can't wait to watch the tape this morning. After this morning. But other than that, I think I'm done trading for this morning. Didn't do too well. I'm down 174. Down daily loss limit hit. Gotta figure out how to profit scalping or just taking better trades First initial trade I would have took is this one. I would have waited for a range to establish. That's how you be really patient. This market's going to fluctuate and move up and down anyways. So in a bull market, you'd be wanting to buy the support level down at 90. Especially pay attention to pre-market holds, because that looks similar to yesterday. Held around 90, entered around 90, and would have targeted 55, and that would have been a good trade. Maybe go a little heavier. That's an A+ setup, maybe 2 contracts, risking 2% or something instead of 1. Scalping shit, if you're a scalper, yeah, it's definitely risking less, like the least amount, which probably trailing, breaking even, getting in on momentum, getting out when you feel like it's against you. But I found another support, a low, and pushed off of this 55 level. So we're getting another push here off of 75. So, and another push off of 115. So it's difficult to find ranges here in an uptrend. Create a trend line maybe from this low to this low. That's a steep trend. See that there's that one. There's this one off of this support level. Yeah. Well, okay. Weird trading day, but it is what it is. Never give up. Never gave up. Never gonna give up. Okay, y'all. If anybody did watch, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope we learned something. Good luck to your profitability, consistent profitability. If you are profitable, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Help me out. Give a brother some advice. And good day to all you guys that are watching. Good day to all traders. Good day to everybody. Love you. That's so sweet. Okay. Have a good day. Goodbye.